Alright guys, so here's this 1992 Snapper hi-vac lawnmower. It's actually got the Briggs Pulsomatic motor on it, which I haven't had one of these before in this flavor, I don't think. This is the kind that inside where the oil or the air filter goes. Actually, I think they called these things choke-o-matics. But these are older mowers like this are just such a rarity around here. I think this is the first time I've actually worked on one of these with this type of carburetor on it. But you guys can see it's got a automatic choke in it. And I think they called these things choke-o-matic or pulsomatic, one of the two. Pulsa Prime, I honestly can't remember. But overall, it's in pretty good condition aside from the fact that, you know, the paint's not in the best shape, but there's no rust anywhere on the deck. The bag is amazingly still in one piece. And I would guesstimate that probably a few years ago this thing was in a lot better condition. It's just, for whatever reason, the owner decided to put it out for the curbside pickup. And amazingly, they drained all the oil out of it, which by the city rules, you're supposed to do that. But this is the first lawnmower that I've ever picked up where people have actually drained the oil out of it and all the other fluids. Oil level's good now. There was, like I said, no oil in this thing at all. I just threw some gas in it just to see, because I've heard really nothing but good things about these motors. And I think these carburetors and their gaskets are a little bit more hardy when it comes to age and old fuel left in them. But we'll go ahead and see if she'll give us a start. It's a hot one out today, boys. It's already almost 90 degrees. So let's see if she'll run. I didn't do anything to this except for put gas in it and fill it with oil. And I guess check the air filter too if you want to be that technical. I think the blade might need to be sharpened, balanced at the very least, because it is a little vibrating. They even left that piece of twine on there, baling twine, probably just for that. Now, it is possible that I did get a little bit of oil on here because you guys saw me poking around down here. I don't think this lower crank gasket's leaking. However, if it is, I will be changing that out. I've had a couple different arguments with a few of you randoms that just you know, comment on a couple of my videos and then you're pretty much gone after that. You know, there's mowers and small engines that are worth me putting time and money into, and then there's ones that aren't. And if this was a Craftsman lawnmower that I could only get 60 bucks for, I probably wouldn't really put too much work into it. But this one, being that it's vintage, it's cool, really there's a pretty big following for these snapper lawnmowers, these older ones, and especially these motors. I know there's a lot of people out there that really like these, myself included. But I figure that since this thing runs okay, I'll probably give this thing a quick aerosol spray, and kind of touch it up a bit, make it look a little bit more presentable. As far as the bag's concerned, I thought it was in worse shape than it is. It is still functional as a bag. It does have a couple rips here and there. I don't know if there's any sort of kits you can get to repair these things, but I mean, just as a bag, it seems to be in okay condition. I mean, it's far from perfect, but it's really, I mean, especially for this age, I've seen these things where, you know, it's like my John Deere that I have sitting over there with the other ones. That one, the bag is just pretty much destroyed on it, and I have to get a new outer bag for it. The frame's still okay, but on these older mowers around here, people leave them out in the sun for summers and summers on end, and it just really does a number to not only the paint, but the bags and really everything else. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's going to be some more to come on this thing, hopefully at least 1 or 2 more videos on it. But you guys all stay classy.